Hi, my name is Cassie Witt, and this topic is global warming. I am going to talk about agriculture and global warming today. Agriculture is an important sector of the U.S. economy. In addition to providing us with much of our food, the crops, livestock, and seafood that are grown, raised, and caught in the U.S. contribute to at least $2 billion of the economy each year. Agriculture is highly dependent on specific climate conditions. If you try to understand the overall effect of climate change on our food supply, it can be difficult. Overall climate change could make it more difficult to grow crops, raise animals, and catch fish in the same ways and same places as we have done in the past. The effects of the climate change also need to be considered along with other evolving factors that affect agriculture production, such as changes in farming practices and technology. Increases in temperature and carbon dioxide can be beneficial for some crops in some places. But to realize these benefits, nutrition levels, soil moisture, water availability, and other conditions must also be met. Changes in the frequency and severity of droughts and floods could pose challenges for farmers and ranchers. Crops grown in the United States are critical for the food supply here and around the world. U.S. exports supply more than 30% of all the wheat, corn, and rice on the global market. Changes in temperature, amount of carbon dioxide, and the frequency and intensity of extreme weather could have a significant impact on crop yields. Warmer temperatures may make many crops grow more quickly, but warmer temperatures could also reduce yields. Crops tend to grow faster in warmer conditions. However, for some crops, such as grains, faster growth reduces the amount of time the seeds have to grow and mature. This can reduce yields, also known as the amount of crop produced for the given amount of land. Dealing with drought could become a challenge in areas where summer temperatures are projected to increase and precipitation is projected to decrease. As water supplies are reduced, it may be more difficult to meet water demands. In addition to this, many weeds, pests, and fungi thrive under the warmer temperatures, wetter climates, and increased CO2 levels. Currently, farmers spend more than $11 billion per year to fight weeds in the U.S. The ranges of weeds and pests are likely to expand northward. This would cause new problems for farmers' crops previously exposed to these species. However, increased use of pesticides and fungicides may affect human health. In addition to this, Americans consume more than 37 million tons of meat annually. The U.S. livestock industry produced $100 billion worth of goods in 2002. Changes in climate would affect animals both directly and indirectly. Heat waves, which are projected to increase under climate change, could directly threaten livestock. A number of states have each reported losses of more than 5,000 animals from just one heat wave. Heat stress affects animals both directly and indirectly. Over time, heat stress can increase vulnerability to disease, reduce fertility, and reduce milk production. Drought may threaten pasture and feed supplies. Drought reduces the amount of quality forage available to grazing livestock. Some areas could experience longer, more intense droughts, resulting from higher summer temperatures and reduced precipitation. For animals that rely on grain changes in crop production due to drought could also become a problem. Climate change may increase the prevalence of parasites and disease that affect livestock. The earlier onset of spring and warmer winters could allow some parasites and pathogens to survive more easily. In areas with increased rainfall, moisture-related pathogens could thrive. Now, we all know that fishing is the funnest thing to do, and Wyoming is super big on fishing. But these fish have to come from somewhere. Not all of them are just bred inside a lake. In American fisheries, catch or harvest 5 million metric tons of fish and shellfish each year. These fisheries contribute more than $1.4 billion to the economy annually. This fact was found in 2007. But many fishers already face multiple stresses, including overfishing and water pollution. Climate change may worsen these stresses. In particular, temperature changes could lead to significant impacts. The ranges of many fish and shellfish species change. Many marine species have certain temperature ranges at which they can survive. Now, there is a solution to all of this, and some people don't really agree with this, but we all know that climate change is affecting the US and surrounding countries. But truly, the only thing that we can do is to continue doing what we're doing, recycling, turning off the light here and there, and not worry so much about it. Because when the time comes that we really do have to worry, that's when the solution will come. Now, thank you.